Hello everyone, I am Dr. Tejeshi Bodchella, consultant doctor in Fidicus Homeopathy. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic called structure and function of female reproductive system. In this video, we will explore its internal and external structures of female reproductive system, how this system works together to support menstruation, reproduction and also female health. I can explain this clearly on the board. Let's move on to the board. Let's start the anatomy of female reproductive system. Female reproductive system is one of the important systems in our body. It is mainly designed for reproduction, means it helps in ovulation, fertilization, pregnancy and also menstruation. Female reproductive system is mainly divided into internal organs and external genitalia. Internal organs like ovaries, uterus, vagina and cervix. Internal organs like ovaries, fallopian tubes, these are the fallopian tubes, uterus, this central hollow or muscular organ is called uterus, cervix, this is the cervix and this is the vagina. All these parts constitute internal reproductive system. Now, external reproductive system. External reproductive system nothing but vulva. It is also called as external genitalia. In this, mons pubis, clitoris, labia majora, labia minora included. This is the labia majora. This is the labia minora. This is the clitoris. This is the vagina. All these parts constitute internal reproductive system. All these parts constitute external genitalia. These internal organs and external genitalia work together, helps in ovulation, fertilization, process of giving childbirth. Let us explore this each organ in detail. Now coming to external genitalia or external gateway. We call external genitalia as external gateway. All the structures of external genitalia we call it as vulva. Vulva constitutes external structures like mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, and clitoris and vestibule. Mons pubis is nothing but a fatty tissue area in the pubic region. This is the mons pubis. This region is entirely covered with hair during puberty period. Labia majora. Labia majora are the large fleshy folds. These labia majora helps the protection of internal structures like urethral opening, vaginal opening. These structures are called as labia majora. Labia minora are thin fleshy folds. These can protect the openings of urethra and vagina. These structures called labia minora. Clitoris. Clitoris present at the upper part of labia minora. This clitoris having a lot of nerve fibers. These nerve fibers helps in sexual excitement. So this part is called as clitoris. This clitoris helps in sexual excitement. And other one is vestibule. Vestibule is area nothing but area which surrounds the urethral opening and vaginal opening. So mons pubis helps in protection and also labia majora, labia minora, all these structures helps the protection of internal structures like urethral opening and vaginal opening. Clitoris helps in sexual excitement. All these are the external pathway of female reproductive system. These external pathway together constitute called vulva. Now coming to internal pathway. In internal pathway, we discuss vagina and cervix. Vagina is nothing but a hollow muscular organ. This is the connection between external part and the internal part of female reproductive system. This part is called as vagina. Vagina is a dynamic organ. Why it is called a dynamic organ means it has the vulnerable contraction dilatation property. So we call it as vulnerable organ. This vagina helps in the passage of menstrual blood and also passing of baby during pregnancy. Vagina is also called as birth canal during pregnancy. And it also receives penis during intercourse period. This is all about the vagina. Now coming to cervix. Cervix is the outer part of uterus. It means it is the neck region of uterus. This part is the cervix. Cervix is the connection between the vagina and the uterus. Cervix has small opening called cervic internolos. This small opening helps in the passage of menstruating fluid from the uterus and also helps in the entry of sperms during intercourse. This entry of sperms can facilitate fertilization. Cervix helps in the passage of menstrual blood and also helps in the passing of sperms and also dilates during childbirth. It means this small opening can dilate up to 10 centimeters during childbirth. So internal pathway like vagina and cervix together help in passing menstrual blood, childbirth and also helps in intercourse time. This is all about the internal pathway. Now coming to central chamber. Central chamber called as uterus. Why this is called as central chamber means uterus is the most important organ in the female reproductive system. Uterus is a pear-shaped muscular organ. It means there is wider upper end and narrow lower end. That's why we call it as pear shape. It is a muscular organ. Sometimes it is also called as womb. It has three parts. Uterus has three parts like this is the fundus part. The upper part of uterus called as fundus. This is the main central part of uterus is called as body of uterus. And the narrow lower end is called as cervix part. It is the neck of the uterus. This is about the parts of uterus. Now coming to layers of uterus. Usually uterus has three main layers. One is the perimetrium. Uterus has three main layers. One is the perimetrium, myometrium and endometrium. Perimetrium is nothing but the outer protective layer of uterus. This is the perimetrium. It helps in the protection of uterus. And also now myometrium. Myometrium is nothing but a muscular layer. This is present between endometrium and perimetrium. In this myometrium it is a powerhouse of muscles. These muscles helps in the contraction of uterus, that facilitate the passing out of the baby. So myometrium having powerful muscles. Now endometrium. Endometrium is nothing but the inner lining of uterus. This inner lining of uterus called it as endometrium. This endometrium can increase in size and number during every month. This increasing of endometrium can facilitate the growth of baby, helps in the uterus for developing a baby. If pregnancy doesn't occur, this endometrium, this shed off results in the passing of menstruating blood. This is about the uterine layers. So uterus helps in the nourishing of the growing fetus and also give protection to the developing fetus. So uterus is the main chamber where growth of the baby will take place. This is all about the central chamber. We call it as uterus. Now coming to gateway of life. Gateway of life means where this life will take place. It means in the tubes and ovaries. In this we discuss tubes and ovaries. Tubes mean fallopian tubes. Fallopian tube is nothing but the small tube-like structure between the uterus and the ovaries. This is a narrow tubes. It mainly helps in the fertilization. Fallopian tube has small cilia-like structure. This helps in the movement of the egg and also facilitates fertilization. This is the fallopian tube. This tube is the connection between the ovaries and the uterus. This is the site where exact fertilization will take place. And these fallopian tube are also having parts like isthmus. This part is nearer to the uterus. Fallopian tube has different parts like interstitium, isthmus, and also ampulla and also infundibulum. Interstitium is a part closer to the uterus, and the narrow tube is called isthmus, and it extends to somewhat part like ampulla. And also at the end of fallopian tube, there is a finger-like projection called fimbriae. These are called finger-like projection. We call it as fimbriae. This sweeps over the ovaries, and this helps in the collection of eggs. Ovaries release the egg. This is all about the fallopian tube. Fallopian tube helps in fertilization and also it catches the eggs released by the ovaries. So the final function of fallopian tube is site of fertilization, transport of egg or embryo. Now ovaries. Ovaries are small almond shaped structures. It means these are small in number. These can lie on either side of the uterus. Ovaries helps in the production of egg. It means they can release egg every month and also secrete hormone. Hormone secretions like estrogen and progesterone. These hormones can regulate our body cycles like menstrual cycles and also fertilization and also pregnancy. These hormones maintain these functions. If any imbalance in these hormones can cause us difficulty in conceiving and also problems in menstrual cycle. This is all about the ovaries and the fallopian tube. Now coming to supporting structures of female reproductive system. Helps to hold the uterus in place. These supporting structures like broad ligament, round ligament and also uterosacral ligaments and also some muscles like pelvic floor muscles. Broad ligament, this is essential ligament. These ligament helps to hold the uterus in place and also having essential nerves and blood supply to the uterus. This is all the broad ligament. It consists of nerves and essential arteries and blood supply. Essential arteries to supply the blood, to supply blood to the uterus. And also having round ligament. Round ligament helps in helps to prevent forward pulling of the uterus. And also uterosacral ligaments. Uterosacral ligament is the main ligament, helps to prevent the backward falling of the uterus. And also pelvic floor muscles. There are some group of muscles in the pelvis region. These muscles helps to hold the uterus. Not only uterus, these muscles also helps to hold urinary bladder, rectum. All these structures should be held by pelvic floor muscles. These pelvic floor muscles can resist the increase in intra-abdominal pressure while coughing, sneezing and also during childbirth. This is all about the supporting structures of female reproductive system. It consists of round ligament, broad ligament, uterosacral ligament and also pelvic floor muscles. Now coming to what is the function of female reproductive system. Female reproductive system is one of the vital system in our body. It helps in ovulation. It means ovaries release eggs during each menstrual cycle. So it helps in egg production and also hormone secretion. Ovaries are the main organ to secrete hormones like estrogen, progesterone. These hormones helps in the maintenance of overall female health and also menstrual health and also helps in pregnancy. Female reproductive system also helps in fertilization. Fertilization means there is meeting of egg and the sperm. This process is called as fertilization. This fertilization will take place in the fallopian tubes. This fertilization results in the embryo formation. This embryo implants in the uterus region. This implantation helps in the growth of the baby and continuation of pregnancy. Female reproductive system also helps in pregnancy and childbirth. If pregnancy doesn't occur, there is shedding of inner layer of uterus called endometrium. Due to the shedding of endometrium, this results in menstruation. This is all about the functions of female reproductive system. Female reproductive system helps in ovulation, fertilization, menstruation and also pregnancy. If you are struggling with problems of female reproductive system, Fidicus Homeopathy is the best option. What do you get from Fidicus Homeopathy means? Fidicus Homeopathy, the success of case mainly depends on three main steps. One is the treating doctor, second one is the infrastructure we are using, and third one is the drug device we are following. At Fidicus Homeopathy, doctors are with passion, qualification, competence, compassion, knowledge. The drug device we are following is of top quality medicines and we are also best in segment. The infrastructure we are following is of latest technology and artificial intelligence. Fidicus Homeopathy is the first homeopathy using artificial intelligence as treatment option. By using this latest technology and artificial intelligence and treatment option, we can give better results to the patient. Now coming to consultation part of Fidicus Homeopathy. Fidicus Homeopathy provides two types of consultation. One is online consultation, second one is in-person consultation. In online consultation, audio and video call option available. By using this option, you can share your reports to us. If any reports are necessary, we will let you know. You can get it back locally and send it back to us. After completing the case take, the main part of treatment will be started. Once treatment is started, we will ship your medicines to us doorsteps wherever you are in the world. If you are staying in India, it will take 3 to 4 business working days. If you are staying other than India, it will take 3 to 8 business working days. If you want to get consultation in Fidicus Homeopathy by in person, you can visit nearest branch and get consultation. Now coming to how to get consultation in Fidicus Homeopathy. This is our WhatsApp number 7997101303. By using this number, you can call or message to us and get consultation. If you have any doubts about Fidicus Homeopathy, this is our website www.fidicus.com. By this website also you can get consultation. This is about the consultation part of Fidicus Homeopathy. Why Fidicus Homeopathy only? There are so many corporate hospitals, so many homeopathic hospitals are there. Why Fidicus only? Means because Fidicus Homeopathy stands for highest chance of health. And also Fidicus Homeopathy mainly follows three main principles. One is the highest success rate, transparent treatment and personal care. Regarding these menstrual problems and also fertility issues, Fidicus Homeopathy having highest success rate. And also we are providing transparent treatment. We can explain the disease condition to the patient and also prognosis to the patient. We are also providing personal care. Personal care in that sense, we can give unique treatment to each and every patient and also give healthy advices to maintain healthy and balanced life. Advantage of selecting Fidicus Homeopathy. Fidicus Homeopathy is the best option for safe, effective and holistic approach. Now we discussed about the structure and function of female reproductive system. Its internal organs like ovaries, vagina, fallopian tubes, uterus, and its external organs like vulva, the clitoris. Understanding these structures helps in maintaining reproductive health and also identifying the problems early. If you have any concerns or doubts regarding menstrual health, fertility issues, or any reproductive issues, Fidicus Homeopathy is here to help you with safe, effective, and holistic approach. Thanks for watching.
Fidicus Homeopathy.